Hey, just relax for a moment and picture this. You press the power button, the LEDs glow, and the single click doesn't just start a machine, it launches something that finally feels like it's built for you. That's what it's like to live with the Lenovo Legion Tower 5i. Not a compromise. Not a try-hard gamer rig. A system that quietly says, I've got you. This is for a certain kind of person. Someone who's grown tired of mid-tier PCs that promise a lot but deliver edge case performance. Someone who feels the lag when things get serious, who opens tools and games and senses they're running through hardware rather than with it. If that's you, check the current price and stock while you listen. Builds like this don't sit long. You probably had that moment when you realized you were done waiting. Maybe it was when your old rig trailed behind during a streaming session. Maybe your render died at the last second. Maybe the fans got so loud you considered just shutting it down and returning later. You knew, this machine isn't a tool anymore. And you decided, you'd outgrown yours. The Legion Tower 5i gives you immediate peace. The Intel Core Ultra 7265F isn't just fast, it's poised. You open heavy apps, you switch scenes, you load mods, and it doesn't flinch. The RTX 5060 gives you graphics fluidity that your previous setup couldn't dream of. And pairing that with 16GB memory and a full 1TB SSD means you've got space and speed ready for everything, including what's next. Real life shows it off. In competitive multiplayer, you're seeing more frames, fewer dropped scenes, and you're freeing mental cycles to focus on strategy instead of hardware asking for attention. In open world or everything on, bigger titles, textures sharpen, motion stays smooth, and your PC isn't gasping. And for everyday stuff, browsing, multitasking, editing, it doesn't raise its voice. It just handles. Once you feel what this kind of setup allows, going back to underpowered builds won't even occur. So yes, if you're even half interested, check the listing now before the usual stock swings or price jumps threaten. Maybe you're asking, is this enough PC? Isn't there a bigger leap? But think about where you are sales-wise. You're wise enough to know that bigger doesn't always mean better if the base is shaky. You're past the threshold of just buying something respectable. You want a system that's capable today and prepared for tomorrow. Every weaker system you tested was a compromise you accepted because you thought you had to. Not anymore. And here's an unexpected benefit. Your setup finally becomes a place you want to spend time in, because the machine doesn't distract you with its own limitations. It fades into the background so your creativity, your game, your flow can take over. That's rare. That's quality. You feel sharper aim and smoother gameplay. Your tools open instantly and stay responsive. Your storage means you're not juggling space. Your system stays calm under heavy loads. You feel confident when you fire it up. Trade-offs. Once you experience this level of balance, lesser rigs feel sluggish. And you'll want to invest in good peripherals to match what it can deliver. So quit the comparison spin. You already know this is the tower you keep coming back to. At some point, you stop reviewing and you start owning what fits. If you're feeling that pull, check the price, check the stock, and upgrade to the machine that deserves the version of you who expects more.